71, coming back at you with another masterpiece, you know what I mean? And this one is called Disrespect is Unattractive. I call it disrespect is unattractive because how can you really think I could find you attractive when you being disrespectful? The only way I can find you attractive is if you doing things that attract me to you. And disrespect is not going to attract me to you. That's going to repel me away from you. It's a lot of people in the world, they choose disrespect over respect. I don't understand why. Because when you do that, you expose yourself for the person you are and what type of character you have. And another thing, when you being disrespectful, that shows that you're not a good communicator because you're taking the easy way out by being disrespectful. Everybody want to call out things about you and act like they know you when you ain't even putting in the work to get to know the person for you to say, oh, you're a narcissist, oh, you're a liar, or you're delusional. I mean, you can't even say that because you don't even know the person. It ain't like you got years and years up under your belt of getting to know the person to say that. If you only been knowing someone for a couple of weeks, not even a month, and you calling them delusional and narcissist, me personally, I feel like you calling that person what you feel you really are as a person. You know what I mean? Because if you look up the word narcissist, a lot of those traits, you will find that in today's modern women. Look up the word narcissist, and you will find a lot of those traits in today's modern women. You know what I mean? So when they call us narcissists, they really talking about themselves because they do a lot of things to show that they're, you know what I mean? Not to hate on the ladies or bash on the ladies, but you know what I'm saying? You got to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the women, they get attitudes real quick over nothing. They don't know how to settle themselves down. You know what I'm saying? Once they get an attitude, you know what I mean? If I do something to make you mad, let's talk about it, honey. We don't got to do all that yelling and being disrespectful and all that. Let's talk it out. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be mature adults. Let's handle it like mature adults. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, once a woman chooses disrespect and then she keep choosing disrespect, that says a lot about her character and who she is as a woman. Because you should be able to capture yourself like, hey, I don't want nobody to disrespect me, so I need to stop disrespecting this man or whoever I'm disrespecting because they don't deserve that. I want to say what's up to the people on my live. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for joining. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, you know, I feel like that's the easy way out. You know what I'm saying? For a person to choose disrespect over respect. You know what I mean? You know, I just don't get how people can choose that form of communication when it's a better way to communicate out here. And if you don't know how to communicate that way, you should be trying to teach yourself how to communicate effectively for real. So it won't get taken the wrong way or blown out of proportion. You know what I mean? I had a female that was trying to tell me that I was a narcissist and I was a liar. But if she really looked at my actions, she was saying every time I said I was going to do something, I did it. A liar don't stand on what they say. So that lets me know she wasn't paying attention to my actions. She was only saying how she felt in the moment. And another thing, ladies, you gotta focus on understanding your feelings is not genuine. It's not, you know what I'm saying, A1. Like, your feelings can be wrong sometimes. You can't just hang on your feelings like they be right all the time, because sometimes they can mislead you and be wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's why in that situation she was very wrong and she didn't even understand that. You calling me a liar, but everything I told you I was gonna do, I stood on that. So how am I a liar? Liars tell you things and don't do it. You know what I mean? Like you saying you was gonna do something and you didn't accomplish it. And you know what that is. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta talk about it on a lot, but you know what that is though. You know what I mean? But it's all good though. You know what I mean? I liked her, you know what I'm saying? But when she starts showing me forms of disrespect, and she gonna be more disrespectful than she gonna be respectful, you know, that turned me off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she come back in to be like, hey, I apologize. I was wrong for all those things I said. And then she focused on making things right between me and her, and be like, from this day forward, I'm gonna respect you and listen to you more and stop trying to say things about you without me getting to know you. Then we can move forward. But it's hard to find that in women nowadays, because women don't ever think they're wrong. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women don't take accountability, you know. I wish she could be that type of woman. I mean, she shows signs of that type of woman to take accountability, but, you know, I'm gonna need you to take accountability more than that, because you did a lot of stuff that surprised me about you. You know what I mean? But I'm RJVJ 71, and I'm coming back to you with another masterpiece. And this one is called Disrespect is Unattractive. So, ladies, a tip and word of advice. If you want to be attractive to a man, do things that make you attractive, like cooking, cleaning, washing a man's clothes, being friendly, being cooperative. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know? Stuff that's hard to find in modern women nowadays. But like I said, it's RJVJ71, and this is called Disrespect is Unattractive. Until the next time, peace. I'm out this mug.